the pandemic came and vaccines started rolling out. You know, I lost a couple friends. Had a good friend of mine, you know, he's a super liberal.
Whoa.
But it's like, you know, some things require, you know, more of a liberal approach, and a lot of things require a more conservative approach. And usually the state of the society at the time dictates what you need more of.
Yeah.
Right now, we need to be more conservative. It's a little too crazy out here.
Yeah.
But when the vaccines came, he was just like, trust the science, trust the science. You don't trust doctors. You don't know anything about health. I'm like, look, bro, you eat frozen macaroni and cheese and drink Diet Coke every single day. I don't think I've ever seen you eat anything that didn't come out of a plastic wrapper.
Whoa.
You can't tell me about health. You don't even know how to take care of your own body. If you ran 100 meters, you'd drop dead at 40.
Whoa.
Don't tell me what to put in my body.
Man.
He did not like that.
Really?
At all.
But that was hard though. That was really hard.
Yeah,
I don't think a lot of people are really emotionally strong to handle something like that.
I mean, I pay attention.
Yeah.
I pay attention. It's like, I grew up eating a lot of ultra-processed food, and messes with your behavior. Messes with your brain chemistry, your gut health, your mood, everything. Go on a raw whole food diet. Don't eat anything that has more than 3 ingredients for a month, and look what happens. Eat steak, fish, eggs, you know, fruit and vegetables. Drink only alkaline water, and watch what happens to you.
What's going to happen?
Your skin will clear up, your stress will go down, you'll sleep better. You'll recover faster from training.
I think I got to try that.
Your body is designed to heal itself. You just have to fuel it properly.
Wow.
You know, a sports car is not going to be optimal if you put, you know, like Pine Sol in it. You're supposed to put gasoline in it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you put orange juice in your car, the car is just going to stop. But man, so you're teaching and you're seeing how the establishment works.
Yep.
And you don't really agree with some of the things that is going on. Like at that point, what was your mindset like?
It was depressing. I mean, I was, you know, keeping the good fight up, you know, continuing to do my thing, work, but it was draining me. And I loved the kids I worked with. I liked a lot of people I worked with. It was like, if they were paying me 6 figures, 100,000 or more, I probably would have never stopped.
Whoa.
But now that I've been doing what I do now, I realize 6 figures, 100,000 a year is not enough.
Yeah.
Especially with inflation, the way the economy is going. Yeah. It would have hurt me that much more when it all fell apart.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So I don't question God's plan for me.
Man, so did that make you really go into to understand some of the things or the hidden secret of the establishment to really have a wider view about life and some different perspectives?
It did. And like I always like to watch documentaries, and that's where the beginning of my journey into deeper, I don't know what's the term. I don't want to use conspiracy theory because it's only a theory if it's not real. If it's real, it's just a conspiracy. But into just more historically accurate information. I'm a documentary junkie. I love watching them. And I would watch more and more of them. Like I watched one several years back on HBO called Exterminate All the Brutes.
Yep.
And it talks about the global history of racism. Like how it started, how it metastasized and mutated and started the transatlantic slave trade. And I was like, wow. I've never heard the whole story. It's just a false construct. It's not real. It's not a real thing. By the way, you know how they talk about the Nazis being the eugenicists, that they were just one of the member states in the eugenicists like room. You know where the conference for eugenics was held?
No.
In England. They invented it.
Huh.
They're the worst. Perpetrator. Don't believe me? Go to the British National Museum, the British History Museum. Nothing in there is British. It's all African and Middle Eastern and Indian, and it's all the shit they stole from countries they looted and raped and pillaged.
Yeah, bro.
And they didn't even they had the nerve to keep everything. We'll set you free, but that big ass 8-pound diamond we stole from you, we're gonna keep that.
Yeah, and that's really messed up. I mean, I want to go into something now because I remember the last time when you came here, you said you had an encounter with an alien. So,
I wouldn't call it an encounter.
uh-huh.
It's technically more of a UFO sighting.
Oh, UFO.
Because I just saw something and I couldn't make sense of what I saw. And using logic, when I looked at what I was seeing, I was like that has to be either these are alien craft or the government is working on reverse engineering alien technology and they're test driving that shit.
Oh yeah, and now after reading the book is you you recommended, I kind of had like a wider view or wider perspective when it comes to something like alien and the new world order and stuff like that. But I want to ask you, like, do you really believe that this alien stuff is real? Because some people are watching now, they're just like, nah, that thing ain't real, stuff like that.
Well, I'll start with a statement and then I'll tell you how I logically came to it.
Okay.
Like, it's dangerously arrogant to think that we're the only intelligent species in this entire universe. It's, in fact, I think it's mathematically irresponsible to suggest that there aren't aliens, let alone intelligent species of aliens. It's absolutely... You think God only made life in one world, on one pale blue dot in an endless sea of stars?
Nope.
No. You think there's so little of God?
No. There are a lot of galaxies.
So that's the math.
Yeah.
So even if it's a 1 in a trillion chance of an intelligent species out there,
Yep.
our galaxy alone, it's a lower medium-sized galaxy, has anywhere between 200 billion and 400 billion stars. Okay? The stars in our galaxy average a number of 9 planets per star.
Whoa.
So what's 400 billion times 9?
Oh my God. Bruh, that's a lot.
That's a lot of planets out there. 9 times 2 is 18. What's 18 times 2? That's 20, 30. That's 38, 36?
Wait, 18 times 2?
I don't know, man. I don't be doing math. I didn't pass Algebra 1 till 12th grade on my third try. I'm using the calculator. But look at me now, teacher, math teacher. I won't name names, but I'm not going to have a calculator on me. I got one in my pocket and on my wrist. What was it? 400 times 9. That's 3.6 trillion planets in our galaxy.
Yep.
So if it's 1 in a trillion, there's at least 3 super advanced civilizations just in our galaxy. You know how many galaxies we found?
Nope.
200 billion.
That's man.
Several of which are 4 or 5 times bigger than ours. Galaxies that have, a trillion stars in one galaxy. So there's millions, if not billions, of intelligent species out there.
Wow.
Whose level of advancement ranges. Like a Type 1 civilization is a civilization that can harness the power of their planet, their geological power, free energy. A Type 2 civilization can harness the power of a star, their sun. Type 3 can harness the power of their whole galaxy.
Wow.
And then like an interplanetary society or civilization can go from one planet to another. Interstellar can travel from one star to another, and intergalactic can go from one galaxy to another.
So was that what made you really understand that probably aliens are real?
What do you mean? What made me understand?
After knowing that our God is so big and he can make a lot of galaxies, so probably aliens can be existing in one of those galaxies.
They have to, yeah.
Really?
They have to. They're there. I mean, there's evidence that they come here frequently, and a bunch of them live here.
Yeah, I even on the book you recommended. I even had one of the encounter that the president of America back then, was it President Eisenhower, had a meeting with an alien, and after that meeting he had a heart attack or something. I was like, wow, that's some real stuff right there.
Yeah, man. I mean, if you think about it, as far as evidence to support aliens existing or sightings, is a spoil of riches. Like, I'm going to Google it right now. I'm going to ask Google. How many UFO sightings have there been in the last 50 years?
What does Google say?
There are articles. Nothing specific. There's just articles. I don't want to read them. But the last time I saw it,
Yep.
it was thousands.
Yeah. I mean, like even the news, sometimes it's just like UFO sightings and stuff like that. But the thing is, people still don't believe. They're just like, nah.
People only believe what they can handle.
Yeah, and that's frightening though, to know that some the aliens can just come and just overthrow us one day.
If they wanted to,
Yeah.
it would have already happened. There's, I read a book recently. The title of it was so outlandish that it made me curious.
Whoa.
I just wanted to listen to it. I told you about it. It's called the Extraterrestrial Species Almanac.
Mm.
And then I got the audiobook and I saw how long it was. It was like 6.5, 7 hours. I was like, there's that many? No way.
Wow.
And I listened to the whole thing and I'm just like, whoa. There's a whole galactarian alignment, like a government. They have their own belief systems. They have some that are believe in something called service to self. They're the ones that are evil, use undermonic energy instead of harmonic frequency energy.
Mm-hmm.
They're telepathic.
Wow.
They can speak to your mind, so they'll make you think that you're listening to God or going insane.
So if that's the case, man, we got to be at ease. Aliens are not going to overthrow us anytime soon.
The key is to be confident and sure of yourself, because any dark species is going to use like hatred or fear or doubt against you.
Mm.
You know, they say, that's the devil, that's the devil. Yeah, well, it might not be directly devil, but it's definitely one of his you know, one of his servants.
Yeah, but I think they have like some really advanced technology though.
Well, I mean, to them,
Yeah.
religion and technology are the same thing.
Really?
There's no separation for them. A lot of them find that what they know about creation is a gift given to them from God, and they have a specific blueprint for how it works.
Whoa.
And they have faith in it because it obviously works.
Wow.
And for a species to have that type of advanced system, technology, communication, spirituality, conflict, war, and discrimination become useless, become obsolete. So of course they don't take over us. They're just waiting for us to reach a higher enough level of consciousness to be brought back into the fold. We're dumb, ignorant monkeys to them.
Wow. Man.
Like, would you go try to convince a chimp to live in a house and drive a car?
No.
No, he's just going to rip your face off.
You're not even going to have a chance to even say one word. You're out. Yeah, you're out.
He can't understand yet.
Yeah.
They're waiting for us to get there.
Wow.
But the other ones, like the draconian reptiles, they're trying to conquer the entire. They think they own the universe. They think they're the first species. They want to conquer and control everyone, and they rule planets secretly.